engineering for a better future. This is the heart of Enka Corporation, combining Turkey's most important engineering, construction, energy, and infrastructure and trading companies. A driving force in the sectors in which it is engaged, Enka has just completed its 60th year. Throughout this period, it has managed all its operations, both in Turkey and around the world, without the slightest deviation from its ethical principles, its commitment to quality and the environment, and its high standards of occupational health and safety. Enka has excelled in science and technology-based engineering works, from the design stage through to the delivery and operation, using highly qualified human resources. Enka has shared with the whole world the energy from the power plants which it has built and operates now. It has opened new roads, constructed bridges, and drilled tunnels that unite people, countries, and continents. With its knowledge and expertise, Enka has created living spaces in countries to the east and to the west, in desert sand and by freezing ice, by believing that people everywhere deserve comfortable homes. Born and nurtured as a family company, Enka has succeeded in becoming one of the world's most important corporations. It has celebrated the achievement of all its goals and constantly sets itself new ones. Stable management, now in the third generation, has been the key to its success. In terms of sustainability, the company's record is impressive. The management accords top priority to quality and occupational health and safety. All projects must be completed on time, within the budget, with zero accidents and in total safety. Part of Enka's vision is to be open to innovation. Today, it is performing new and exemplary projects in the fields of engineering and construction, energy generation, real estate development and management, and trade. The thousands of projects it has completed since 1957 remain its best reference. The Enka Foundation has produced wonderful examples of social responsibility activities. Enka believes in the right of every child to participate in sporting, educational, and artistic activities. By establishing the Enka Foundation, it has given hope to thousands of children. Enka Construction. Ever since 1957, Enka Construction has been providing comprehensive purchasing, construction implementation, operation, maintenance, and project management services, including the design and engineering of all kinds of construction works. During the company's early years, it was mainly focused on Turkey, but more recently, it has been most active in other countries. Enka Construction has carried out more than 500 projects in 45 countries, combining the abilities of its subsidiaries. It has succeeded in delivering services in all parts of the world. Its total human resources amount to more than 40,000 employees, and its machinery pool is worth some $300 million. Enka's equity amounted to over $5 billion. It is currently operating on 4 continents. Enka Oil, Gas, and Petrochemicals Group. Enka's experience in oil, gas, petrochemicals, and chemicals projects dates back to the 1970s. The group provides services to major international oil and gas companies such as Shell, BP, Chevron, ExxonMobil, and Luke Oil by utilizing its in-house resources for engineering, procurement, industrial manufacturing, construction, commissioning, and operation. Its success in operating in remote locations, in the absence of basic infrastructure and under challenging climate conditions, has helped to make Enka a key solution partner for these global companies. The total value of the oil, gas, and petrochemicals contracts, which Enka has signed to date, exceeds $8 billion. Enka Power Plants Group. Enka has been a leading company in the power sector since the 1970s, undertaking engineering, purchasing, construction, and commissioning works for numerous power plants. More than 20% of the fossil fuel power plants currently operating in Turkey were built by Enka. Enka's thermal power plant projects have an aggregate installed capacity of almost 20 gigawatts. The total contract value of these projects amounts to more than $10 billion. Many of the plants which Enka has brought into being in different countries have been pioneering record-breaking investments. The 750 MW Samawa and the 750 MW D-Car. Combined cycle power plant projects, which Enka is undertaking simultaneously in Iraq, will be the first combined cycle power plants to be owned and operated by the Ministry of Electricity of Iraq. The Yajva power plant, which Enka completed in Russia, was selected by Engineering News Record as the best global project in the Global Best Projects Competition 2013 in the power and industrial category. This was a milestone in the company's history. In 2017, Enka's Süleymaniye 1,500 megawatt combined cycle power plant in Iraq was recognized as the global best project by ENR under the same category as well. Enka is also the biggest independent power producer in Turkey, where it has constructed power plants with an installed capacity of approximately 4 gigawatts and taken them into operation itself. The Enka power plants have performed outstandingly, achieving up to 99.8% continuous production, a tribute to the company's knowledge and experience. Enka Infrastructure Group. Enka connects countries and continents by means of highways, bridges, tunnels, and viaducts. Enka's involvement in this field goes back to 1958, having connected Ankara and Istanbul by the Anatolia Highway project. The company went on to perform vital infrastructure works in Iraq, Libya, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Croatia, Romania, Kosovo, and Albania, as well as Turkey. Enka has built more than 1,000 kilometers of motor highways. The total value of the infrastructure contract signed by the group has come to exceed $10 billion. Besides highways, bridges, viaducts, and tunnels, the infrastructure group has also designed and constructed dams and hydraulic structures in many countries. All have been completed in due time and to the highest quality standards, while attaching top priority to occupational health and safety. Enka Building Works Group carries out projects under two main categories: contracting projects and investment projects. For 60 years, Enka has been bringing creative designs, high-end details, and outstanding architecture together to engineer, build, and manage these inspiring projects. Concentrating on Russia, Enka has built business centers, high-rises, hotels, public buildings, malls, and shopping centers, urban development projects, and industrial plants, and engaged in extensive management and leasing activities. Besides Russia, Enka Building Works Group has carried out more than 300 projects in different countries, including other member countries of the Commonwealth of Independent States, CIS, Libya, and Saudi Arabia. The total contract value of these projects amounts to more than $17 billion. Enka Building Works Group and American partner Cadell are constructing U.S. embassy buildings in various countries around the world under contracts with a total value of more than $3 billion US. These buildings have a total construction area exceeding 430,000 square meters. Many of the buildings created by the Enka Building Works Group have been chosen as the best in their categories, either globally or in the regions in which they are located. Çimtaş, Enka's largest subsidiary, offers integrated solutions in the fields of engineering, procurement, fabrication, bending, precision machining, modularization, and assembling for top global companies in the fossil fuel, nuclear, and renewable power, oil, gas, and petrochemicals. Established in 1973, Çimtaş has now 7 production facilities in Turkey and China. With its lean production culture focused on high customer satisfaction and quality, its vision to be the centralized solution partner of choice for all the most challenging construction projects. Çimtaş Steel designs, engineers, supplies, and assembles airports, bridges, high-rises, wind towers, specific steel structures, pressure tanks, cylindrical and spherical tanks, process equipment, heat exchangers, and heat recovery boilers, and dispatches them to the whole world. Çimtaş Pipe operates from modern facilities located in the Bursa-free zone. Here, it designs and produces process tubing equipment for energy and petrochemical facilities, including hot bending and high-technology pipe and pipe connecting parts. The company exports its products to the 4 corners of the world. At its modern facilities, located in the Bursa-free zone, Çimtaş Precision Machining manufactures components and component groups requiring advanced technology for industrial gas turbines and airplane engines. Çimtaş Precision Machining is one of the world's leading companies in its field. It has the capacity to meet the most difficult welding requirements, including the use of electron beam welding, a production method used by very few companies worldwide. Its technologies also include vacuum heat treatment facilities, thermal spray, and 5-axis machining benches. The company operates within a lean production culture, thanks to its expert team and manufacturing procedures certified by international certification bodies. It provides high quality at competitive prices. Products are delivered just in time. Every year, it adds new production areas, cutting-edge technological equipment, and part lines to its existing range. Çimtaş Module and Shipyard creates integrated solutions in the field of engineering, purchasing, production, and assembly services for the shipping and offshore sectors. It is based at the Kocaeli Free Zone in Kolchak. Çimtaş Ningbo, in China's Ningbo Free Zone, is engaged in the purchasing and production, including engineering, of steel piping systems used in the energy and petrochemical sectors. It also offers skid and module assembly services. Koçtaş began its operations under the name of the Enka Piling Group in 1957. It was incorporated in 1975 and reorganized so as to be able to compete with the most distinguished international companies. Koçtaş was one of the first geotechnical and foundational engineering companies established in Turkey. In 1980, it began to expand abroad, carrying out its first contract works in Saudi Arabia and the Gulf countries. Later on, it expanded its activities to the Commonwealth of Independent States, including Russia. By the early 2000s, the company was operating in Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Ukraine, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Libya, Djibouti, Albania, and Algeria, as well as the Gulf countries and Russia. In recent years, it has undertaken pioneering work in its field in Turkey in the context of projects such as the Osman Gazi Bridge, the Eurasia Highway Tube Crossing, the Skyline Tower, and the Star Refinery. Kasktash's response to the manufacturing challenges posed by these major international projects have earned it the overwhelming approval of its employers. With its comprehensive machinery pool, its successful management, and its expert staff, Kasktaş continues to provide specialist foundation and geotechnical engineering services both in Turkey and abroad. TİTAŞ. Since 1974, TİTAŞ has been engaged in excavation, filling, and drainage operations, as well as all types of culvert works. It also undertakes mine operation and crushing facility works for its highway projects. Combining over 40 years of experience with the benefits of modern construction technology, TİTAŞ completes all of the projects it undertakes to the highest quality standards and with zero accidents. Its powerful machinery pool and the team spirit among its employees are two of its greatest assets. Enka Power. Enka put its Gebze and Adapazarı power plants into operation in 2002, 2 years after the start of construction works. Its İzmir plant was commissioned in 2003. It is still Turkey's largest private electricity generator, with an installed capacity of more than 4 gigawatts. As of the end of 2016, Enka power plants provided approximately 14% of Turkey's total energy consumption, with power production of approximately 400 billion kilowatt hours and a total annual production capacity of 32 billion kilowatt hours. Due to their efficient, state-of-the-art technology, Enka's power plants operate well within the criteria set by air quality, water pollution, and noise control regulations. In terms of their sensitivity, both to the environment and to human needs, they can be held up to the world as an exemplary group of energy investments. As a result of thorough planning and successful maintenance operations, Enka's Adapazarı power plant achieved a record of approximately 7 points above the F-type industry average in gas turbine technology in 2011 and 2015, with an availability rate of 99.8%. Enka power plants have also been presented with a high-risk protection award by the global arm of the U.S. insurance company Factory Mutual. Since entering into operation, Enka's power plants have undergone several technological infrastructure improvements, including the AGP and DLN 2.6 Plus modernization application, which represents the very latest gas turbine technology. Due to this application, Enka's power plants are recording significant increases in their production capacity, fuel performance, operational flexibility, and reliability. Enka Real Estate. Enka Real Estate is responsible for the management of Enka's real estate in Moscow, Russia, now covering a total area of 1.35 million square meters. The real estate portfolio comprises businesses and shopping centers, A-class office buildings, as well as a 5-star hotel. Enka conducts its real estate activities under the umbrella of 5 separate units owned by the company and located in Moscow. The Enka real estate companies are both creators and owners of many prestigious applications that bring the benefits of smart building technologies to their investment projects. Due to their professional field force teams, the buildings are managed and maintained in a highly professional manner. Enka Pazarlama operates as the sales representative of several leading, trusted international brands in earth-moving equipment and construction machinery, road construction machinery, forklifts and warehouse equipment, cranes, and industrial products. It has 5 regional branches, 1 branch, 1 liaison office, and 66 dealers covering the whole of Turkey. Enka Pazarlama provides sales and after-sales services to its customers in branch offices in Istanbul, Ankara, Izmir, Adana, Diyarbakır, Trabzon. The machines and equipment sold by Enka Pazarlama include construction machinery, mining, crane and road equipment, recycling equipment, industrial products, material handling and lifting equipment. Entosh. Entosh was established in 1976 in order to meet the needs of Enka Group companies for all kinds of tourism and transport activities. Entosh's customer-tailored solutions range from ticket reservations to business trips, and from conference organization to tour guides and accommodation services for visitors from abroad. Enka Systems, managing a large number of projects simultaneously in different countries of the world, working with teams thousands of kilometers apart, running major operations successfully. In all of this, Enka succeeds thanks to its vast knowledge and experience on the one hand, and its technological infrastructure on the other. The Enka software products that constitute this technological infrastructure are now coming to market under the trademark Enka Systems. Enka Systems is a technology company that fulfills the software needs of companies engaged in very large-scale and global operations. Enka Foundation. The Enka Foundation helps to keep alive the tradition of foundations that is part of our culture. It was established with the ideal of sustaining those concepts that constitute the building blocks of civilization. Enka's commitment to social responsibility is embodied in the sports club, schools, and artistic and cultural activities which the Enka Foundation supports today. Enka Sports. The Enka Sports Club sets out with the motto, "The future belongs to youth." Its sports complex, bearing the same name of its founding member, Sadi Guçelik, covers a total area of 100,931 square meters and is used by approximately 6,000 persons. Here, new generations are being equipped with superior mental and physical abilities. Approximately 1,100 licensed athletes registered with the club take part in national and international competitions. In addition, approximately 700 children are being trained as candidate athletes within the Enka family to become the champions of the future. Of the 103 athletes who represented Turkey at the 2016 Rio Olympics, 22 came from Enka. Similarly, of the 114 athletes from Turkey who took part in the 2012 London Olympics, 17 were from Enka. Enka Sports Club, with its work on raising talent for Turkish sport at the substructural level and the successes it has enjoyed around the world, is one of the leading sports clubs in Turkey. There could hardly be better proof that the Enka Foundation is achieving the goals it has set for itself. Enka School. The year 1996 saw the establishment of the first Enka School, right after the Enka Sports Club. Both were founded in Istanbul, under the umbrella of the Enka Foundation. The Enka School in Adapazarı was founded immediately after the 1999 earthquake with the aim of helping children affected by the disaster. In 2008, the private Enka Vocational and Technical Anatolian High School opened its doors in Gebze. The school was to be followed by the private Enka High School for Natural Sciences and Technology, also in Gebze, which began teaching in 2014. The Enka schools have a high reputation both in Turkey and abroad for their high-quality facilities and the excellence of the education and teaching provided.
Enka Culture and Arts. Enka Culture and Arts contributes to the reproduction of culture and arts by offering art lovers a program of events encompassing all branches of the arts. The Enka Ezref Denizan Open Air Theater and the Enka Ibrahim Batil Auditorium, where these events take place, seat audiences of 1,600 respectively. Enka Culture and Arts has hosted many groups and artists that are well known both nationally and internationally.
Enka has shared with the whole world the energy from the power plants which it has built and operates now. Enka has excelled in science and technology-based engineering works. It has opened new roads, constructed bridges, and drilled tunnels that unite people. Many of the plants which Enka has brought into being in different countries have been pioneering record-breaking investments. Enka has succeeded in becoming one of the world's most important corporations. Engineering for a better future.